Before the frameshift drive was created in the 2100s, humanity's best chance at interstellar colonization was through the use of generation ships. While thousands left Sol in search of a new home, some were discovered barren of life. The most generation ships usually died down due to external and natural factors like hull damage and diseases. Some had disturbing and horrifying fates. Here are the horrors of the generation ships. Generation ship Demer. This generation ship experienced some malfunctions, but it was kept hidden until it was revealed, where it presumably caused chaos and devolved the crew into tribalism. The first log takes place in the year 5, where the first malfunction started to show. The narrator then tells us that they will keep it a secret to preserve order. The next log, however, takes place in the year 187 and is quite disturbing. Take a listen.
The war of the four tribes continues. We, the mechanics, are once again fighting for our survival. The peacekeepers, curse their name, have become dominant. After they allied with the colony, they destroyed most of us. But if we can form an alliance with the cultivators, we might yet gain control of the food stocks and avert our destruction. With prayer and zeal, we will prevail. We fight for the rich and the driver. We fight for the engine.
What's happened here is that the crew have somehow descended into mere tribalism. There is a quote-unquote war of the war tribes going on, with the mechanics, peacekeepers, colony, and the cultivators being the factions. The mechanics ally with the cultivators, with another alliance happening with the other two factions. Somehow, in a single generation ship, this society has literally devolved into Stone Age levels and do not even resemble a proper crew. Log number 3 takes place in the 369th year, and there's a new faction called the Mech Lords. The narrator explains how their elders told people about the sacrifices and rituals, and going out of a segment of the ship that belonged to them was forbidden. As you can see, like in the previous log, there is an entirely new and weird culture aside from the previous tribes. And the final one is here.
Tonight we feast. The flesh of the vanquished will be our banquet. Few remain, but those who do stand victorious, unbroken within this tomb, this eternal prison. The sayers will tell our legend for generations. They will tell of the last eaters, of how we rose from the depths of the engine, how we claimed our throne. But tonight, they will feast alongside us, and we will sing forever in the dark with a curtain of light ahead, heralding the journey to come.
At this point, a small portion of the crew, known as the Last Eaters, resorted to cannibalism and talked about how the quote-unquote sayers will spread the word around the ship. What's so disturbing about this generation ship's fate is how the crew slowly devolved into a primitive, tribalistic, and overall dysfunctional society. From an organized and determined crew to a group of cannibalistic fanatics, it's horrifying to see such a change happening over time. And this happened from a population of about 3,000 inside a single generation ship. Who knows how isolated and misguided they have been in terms of knowledge. Generation ship Atpimus. This generation ship was evacuated for an unknown reason, and one unlucky prisoner was left there. Joe Collins, the character in question, has been put in prison for quote-unquote stealing a data chip. However, the ship has been evacuated for an unknown reason on his 3rd day in prison, leaving Collins in the cell. The next log goes as follows.
Can anyone hear me?
I'm not just talking to myself. It's been days. Everything's so quiet. Thank God that siren finally stopped, but now the silence is killing me. God, where is everyone? The automated systems provide me with food and water and flush away my waste, but for how much longer? Someone will find the ship soon, surely. We can't just drift through the void forever, can we?
At this point, Colin realizes that he is isolated and alone and considers the fact that he will be on the ship forever. By day 1047, he has become insane, as you can hear.
It's whispering to me. I can hear it through the air vents. The void is speaking to me. It wants to tell me something, but I can't make out the words. It must be a way out of this prison. A solution to the puzzle. I'm innocent. They know I've done nothing wrong, but they put me in here anyway. It was a test. I know that now. Part of some greater game. I just need to find the answer. How long have I been here? A week? A year? Maybe only a matter of hours. Isolation does strange things to people. A lesser man might have gone insane, but not me. Not Joe Collins. Joe Collins. That is me, isn't it?
After about 3 years of isolation, he believes that the void has put him into a test in his cell and claims not to be insane, but still is not sure about his name. This is probably the worst fate in the video, as one single unlucky person is left alone in a little cell for years and years without any other contact with other people. He slowly loses his sanity and becomes delusional. What kind of fate is this? And that's it for today. Those were some chilling tales of generation ships and Elite Dangerous just in time for Halloween.